Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat Trading for Living Tuesday live session, 5th of September, Fin Nifty expiry day. Markets have kind of shown mixed movement in the indexes. Nifty, on the one hand, has continued its upward journey, continuing with yesterday's high. It opens slightly higher and from there and the closing high of 19,664. But if you see the Bank Nifty chart, you can see here opens around 44,668, slightly on the negative side for rest of the day. We have seen 3 trading sessions in the month of September now, from the lows of 43,830 until the highs of 44,600. In last 3 days, Bank Nifty has traveled about 1300 points, and you can see here for the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, the price action looks kind of sideways. So maybe the top pattern has already formed on the intraday chart in Bank Nifty. But in case of Nifty, if you see the 3 days chart, you can see here from the lows of 19,377 until the highs of 19,664, we have seen about 300 points of movement, and it has been fairly consistent with the upward trajectory, which means, maybe the top is not yet formed in Nifty charts, but the way the Bank Nifty has made itself certain price action, looks like the Bank Nifty's high of 44,668 might be the intraday high, at least for 1 or 2 days to come. So today was a Fin Nifty expiry. Fin Nifty also didn't do anything much. It stayed within yesterday's high and lows range for large part of the day. Yesterday's high was 19,936 and yesterday's low happened to be 19,807. Today opens slightly lower compared to yesterday's high. 19,920 is today's high, and you can see here bounces back from near to yesterday's low of 19,819, which means it is also entering into a kind of in range pattern in Fin Nifty for last 2 days. If you see from September 1st, from the lows of 19,670 until the highs of 19,936, about 200 and odd points, not much for a Fin Nifty, which is also in the same price range as Nifty, around 19,500 and above. While Nifty, having a 50 stocks component, has made a movement of about 30 or 300 points, whereas Fin Nifty has not been able to kind of make that kind of a movement and has just traveled about 200 points from September's low, and for 2 days the movement has been more or less, I would suggest it is a sideways movement, which means even in Fin Nifty there might be the top for intraday charts, which is 19,936, and it might stay good for coming 1 or 2 days at least. So this is how the charts are looking for now. Nifty, though it had initially shown some kind of a topping pattern, but by the end of the day it has once again cut day's high and closed towards the day's high. So probably it may not be a topping pattern in Nifty as yet, but coming to Bank Nifty and Nifty, looks like the chart is showing some kind of a top on the intraday time frame for 1 or 2 days at least, and from there on the fresh price action will or might take it more higher. But on the settlement charts, both Nifty and Bank Nifty are actually looking good. You can see here, this is the settlement chart which I run it on 2 hours time frame. It had a breakout at 19,444. it is an early breakout, and we all know, until last week we were seeing 19,300 as the support and 19,600 as the resistance level. but as we begin this week's settlement on Friday, the Friday's low was 19377 and it has taken out the early breakout level of 19444 with a very good volume, and from there on we can see here there has no waiting or turning back, hardly one or two red candles, and we are seeing consistent higher highs and higher lows in each of the candles, which means Nifty on the settlement chart definitely is looking extremely bullish, and there is no nearby resistance, especially when there is a breakout trade. We don't watch out for any resistance because it enters into a open area, and in the open area there won't be any resistances for the time frame that we are watching. So let us quickly look into the Bank Nifty's settlement chart. Yes, as we discussed yesterday, there is a small resistance at 44,949 on the, this is a spot, this is a futures chart. Yeah, yesterday we were saying 45,000 will be the resistance, and it is still not moved until that stage. Probably on the intraday chart already the top is formed and it has entered into a sideways range, so looks unlikely in this settlement Bank Nifty will come anywhere close to 45,000. Today it has closed at 44,750. It is still 250 points away from the resistance area of 45,000. Yes, Bank Nifty on any given day it can do 1000 points easily or 500 points easily, so we are not much away from the resistance. But still, since on the intraday time frame or on the lower time frame, since it is kind of moved into a sideways and looks like the top is formed on the intraday chart, there is more likely that Bank Nifty may not in this settlement come closer to 45,000. So that is the analysis as of now. It might change if the data points once again shows differently. So that's it for now. We have been having good times in the market for last couple of days. August was a challenge until July. Markets were in extremely bullish range, and it has seen a good consolidation of one full month. Whole of August we were in consolidation stage, and once again all the indexes are looking for a good breakouts, and probably this time we will be not topping out very soon. Probably this rally that we are seeing from last 3 days has still some more steam on the higher time frames, and 1 or 2 days of lull period might be there on the intraday charts, but then once again all of those things might get converted into a upward movement once again. So India is hosting G20 summit, which is a good sign, and also there is a lot of speculation now that probably India's name might get changed to Bharat, which is a very welcome move. Our channel is also based on that. It is Banao Bharat. We have to build this country. Our generation has to build this country, not just from the economic point of view, not just financially. We have to become independent, and not only we have to develop or progress in terms of technology and finance, also in terms of lot of other aspects, in terms of the overall political system, education system, healthcare systems. So many things are there where there is needs improvement, and we as a generation should contribute, and for all of those things we will need lot of money to pour into this country, for which one of the mechanism for us is stock market, where it gives us enough not just for our livelihood but more than what is required for our livelihood. So if we diligently work, if we diligently learn and take this as a full-time serious occupation, then definitely we can do something for ourselves and also for the country. So we are here to help the people to become financially independent and also support this country in various ways. in that aspect, if you need any help, we are here. You can call us on the number that is being displayed, and we can discuss in more detail on how we can help each other in this endeavor. Having said that, let us once again meet tomorrow with a fresh perspective on the market. Until then, Om Swasti.